podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. It's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he sitting court size. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still a ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxi for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
So this shit wavy.
Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers. It's your boy Sixers fan for life. We got 215, the sports guy in the building. And tonight, the Sixers go against the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? We out here getting smacked by benches, so let's not act like this is going to be a walk in the park.
It's an NBA game, man, like the rest of them. And, you know, one thing for sure, two things for certain, we're going to get right to it. I'm not even going to put no picture up. We ain't going to do that. The starting lineup is the starting lineup. And that's going to be the starting lineup the rest of the season. Here and there, games missed. But your usual starting lineup is in Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, VJ, and Barlow. They are going out there looking to redemption. They're looking for redemption, Jose. You know, a game where I feel like we talked about it post-game. Offensively, you know, played pretty well. Defensively was off. Turnovers was crazy, especially in the clutch time. So, you know, that's some of the things I feel like we got to clean up, Jose, to kick it off. Your key to victory tonight. What's some of the things we got to clean up to get this dub tonight?
Got to be to limit those turnovers, man. That's one of the most important keys to any game. Actually, should be the key to every game. You got to limit those turnovers. You got to protect the basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get sloppy, and that's going to cause a lot of fast breaks for the other team. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And, you know, you saw a lot of that. And once that happens, with these younger teams, with these young wings that they running. Happy Wednesday, Daniel. Welcome in, brother. It's good to see you on this night. You know, this hump day to get over the hump. You know, my key to victory tonight, Jose, will be taking care of the damn ball. And it's not just turnovers I'm talking about. When you do have a possession, I want us to see us getting more sets, more plays. That's my chair. Getting more plays and whatnot. And you know, get some continuity going on offense consistently and whatnot. I do see Nick Nurse been coaching a little better, Jose. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. I mean, then again, we had a game like last game, you feel me? So it's like you can't. Like I was talking about the board game situation where you take one step up and then you're taking like 4 back. Like we can't continue to let that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. You know, I'm not even putting that energy in the air, Bass. You know, I feel like, you know, first quarter, this game needs to be won first quarter against this team. They need to come out there and assert their dominance. One thing I'm happy to see this year. Let's sprinkle a little bit of love in the air. The big man is being a damn big man. You know, I see Joel Embiid in the paint a lot more offensively than I've seen him in the past. Post-ups, when he noticing he has the mismatch, he's not deferring for weird shots. You get the weird shots here and there, but I'm seeing great things out of Joel Embiid offensively last few things, and that breeds nothing but positivity because before this season started, Jose, we were 50-50. We didn't know what we were going to get out of Joel Embiid. Now you have VJ balling, you have Paul George healthy, you have Joel Embiid somewhat healthy as we see him for a while. This is why I'm excited about the Philadelphia 76ers this year.
I I got to bring up this comment that Bass put, and he put panic if we lose this. No, there's no panic if we lose this. Panic comes if we go below 500. That's when the panic should start. We still, if you look at ESPN, they have a line that separates number 6 and 7. Okay, so yeah, you could start to worry, but as far as panicking, I mean, I think that's a stretch. If they go below that line, and then now we talk about a play-in, you know what I'm saying? So every game matters from here on out to the end of the season, and as long as we can stay steady where we're at, I think we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to panic. There's no need to worry. You know what I mean? The Eastern Conference is a tight race. It doesn't take much to jump up. Like we were 4th, a few days ago, just because we went on a couple game win streaks. And, if we do that again, we could jump right back up there. You know what I'm saying? It's not far fetched from where we're standing at right now. So I don't think panic. I don't think we get to panic. There's
no. But one good point that Lionel was bringing up at this point of the season, the coach should know who's who, and he needs to learn how to adjust better. He needs to learn how to adjust rotation-wise better.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. From this point on, there's no excuse. No excuse for the coaches. No excuse for the players. Nothing. We already seen what Embiid can do. He's looking a lot better. You know what I'm saying? He has to play careful. That's one. Can't be out there, throwing yourself to the ground because it don't take much to break a toe, man. Straight up.
Most definitely. So I'm hearing in these NBA streets, and it is official, that the ghost that we've been calling a ghost these last months or so, along with the other ghost who came here, Tyrese Maxey's best friend, will be available tonight. We're talking about Oubre and Watford. They will be available tonight. We are at full capacity tonight for the first time this season. And we're going to see what
say it ain't so. I don't
it is so. It is official. It is via Twitter, on Sixers Twitter. I'm looking at it right now. They are available tonight.
Yo, I'm looking at this injury report, and the Sixers have nobody. Absolutely nobody.
So this is
injury report.
So now let's learn how to play together, guys. That's all it's about. Let's learn how to play together. Nick Nurse, you have absolutely no excuse.
So let me ask you a question. Oubre gets put on minute restriction. First game back since November 14th. What we talking about?
Listen, with the amount of players on this team, man, Oubre is not going to get Oubre minutes anymore, to be honest. I think his minutes he'll get 17 to 18, 20 minutes. He ain't going to be out there 30, 35 minutes like he was before. I don't feel like that. But to start, definitely they'll start him lower. But if he demands more minutes, man, this is the pros. They're going to put him in. He's going to get more tick. Either way is a good problem to have, is a good valuable person to have back on his team and his lineup. Jose, we've been talking about it, along with your guy Watford.
I want him off the bench. I don't know if Oubre is going to stand for that because I feel like he earned his rightful spot. But I would like for him to come off the bench. I hope he is humble enough to say, I'll take that position to help the team however I can. Because if you put him side by side with Grimes, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, maybe, just maybe,
it evens out a little bit more.
Maybe, then Grimes will not be throwing up no crazy shots because Oubre is a hell of a cutter. He plays good defense. You can catch him cutting the baseline. He does it with
great ball handler.
Yeah, he can handle the ball enough to get his own shot and attack the rim. So I will, me personally, I would like to see Oubre come off the bench. That's just me, but who knows? We don't know what type time he on, so we finna find out.
No, I'm gonna double down on that. I actually think they struck gold with Barlow. I think he fits exactly what this team needs. But like I said before, bro, he's going to have to learn how to hit that open shot, sort of like Matisse Thybulle. Sort of like Matisse. That will get you out of the starting lineup because teams will start to scheme you open and leave you open, and if you don't hit it, it hurts the team. So Oubre is there to take his spot, but I like this kid I like this kid a lot.
You said Oubre is there to take his spot?
Oubre is there. He'll be there.
You meant to say Oubre is there to get his spot back, right? That's what
you for sure. But Barlow's
because if anybody's trying to take anybody's spot, that's Barlow's trying to take his spot.
You don't think Barlow earned that, John, this year? You don't think he earned that starting spot? To
Bro,
say
you
he's his
can't
spot?
just throw a guy to the trash can, for missing maybe 2 months, because that's probably how much he's missed. When he basically put this entire team on his back, was the most healthiest person last year. You can't just do that to him.
Let's dive into this, because Phil's saying Oubre starting, bro, and I'm explaining why I doubled down on what Jose said, and I don't like him starting. Number
Well,
one,
Phil, he ain't starting today. We tell you that. We already
no,
called out
no,
the starting lineup.
we call the lineup, but he brings veteran stability for one, for that bench. For two, Barlow does some things that Oubre probably can't do. For as far as width and length, and he blocks shots. He, certain things he does helps that starting lineup, because Joel Embiid isn't as athletic as he used to be. Barlow does the things that Joel can't on defense. That's what I do see. And he grabs hella boards. But I think Oubre, like he said, brings his veteranship to the bench. He stabilizes the bench. The young kids won't have as many shot attempts to shoot. Oubre will have a few more of them, or who'll put them in position to thrive. This is a great guy to have back in the line.
Well, Phil, don't you think? All right, we say Oubre best defender. VJ is definitely making the case for that so far.
He don't play in Phil.
But what I'm saying is, you wouldn't want to see equal, if not. What you gonna do? You gonna bench? You can't bench VJ at this point. VJ he's putting up points. Like I said, yeah, he could come off the bench, and maybe we'll start winning more third quarters.
Most definitely, and I like that. But Phil, you put up a good point. I'm gonna talk to you, because I see you feeling a little spicy about it and whatnot. Oubre is a starter on a lot of teams. Oubre is one of the best players on this team, but one of the best players on this team doesn't mean you should be starting. It's the best fit for the starting lineup, and what gives it's a toss up. On the same note, it's a toss up.
The only problem I got with that lineup, Phil, is where does that put us in the third quarter still? You feel me? Where does that put us in the third quarter?
Yeah.
They would have to really ball out to be able to afford never winning another third quarter. You know what I'm saying? So first, second, and fourth quarter, we got to go crazy to say, oh, we don't care about the third because we balling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the third quarter, we keep getting trashed by every team.
And there's been quite a few games, Jose, that bench that came up on the downside of things. Quite a few games that this bench has been beat. So, maybe this bench needs a shot of a Oubre. You know what I mean? Consistency. Oubre going to get you out there 13, 15 points a game, and it's sleep. And that off the bench, along with whatever Grimes gives you, it's a hell of a boost.
This is a grievance that we got to take up with Coach. I ain't gonna lie.
Most definitely. We got to see where we going. We don't know what Nick Nurse.
This is a grievance we got to take up with Coach.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, bro. It's a good problem to have. Most definitely. And let's not, totally sideswipe Watford coming back. He was playing hella good. He had chemistry with this team. Where do you see him fitting, Jose? We're coming back with all the components on the team active tonight.
Obviously off the bench. He's got
how many minutes? I know he's coming off the bench, but how many minutes?
It all depends what the coach do. You know what I'm saying? We can't say though. You know what I'm saying? Coach gonna do what coach do. So who knows what coach gonna do? Because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes he really puts the maestro hat on, and then sometimes he got the dunce hat on. Like, are you dumb?
Who are you?
Who are you, bro? That's what I'm saying.
But you look around at this lineup, man, and I looked at it earlier, and we're a pretty tall team, bro. Like, we're a pretty nice sized team. Fully active with everybody on it. You got 3 centers, damn near 3 power forwards. You got wings that are 6'9". We could give teams hell if we can play defense consistently. Mr. J Love, we love Oubre, and I feel like he could still star in his role. There's plenty of players that didn't start that ended up in the fourth quarter that ended up in the Hall of Fame, bro. You know what I'm saying? On this team, constructed this year, I feel like Oubre brush shot off the bench, bro.
Oubre, listen, Oubre was our third leading scorer until VJ started blossoming a little too fast lately. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He making the case right now. I'm like somebody gonna have to look up the stats. Who averaged more, Oubre or VJ?
He was pissed at Maxey and Joel for not giving him the ball in the clutch, and I love that for him. I love that for Philadelphia. This kid is a competitor, dog. He is a dog. And, they have to put him in position to thrive, along with Tyrese Maxey and things of sort. But, this kid wants it now. And there's only so many shots and minutes you could, have out there. So you got to think about it in that aspect too.
For such a young guy, he obviously could take control of a basketball team. We've seen him do it. And with the amount of defense and all the hustling that he's doing, he's making a serious case for it. You know what I'm saying? And that, make no mistake, I ain't taking away from anybody else. I love all the players that we got. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going crazy over these Giannis trades and all that stuff like that. And to be honest, all I'm screaming for is a healthy Sixers team.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, let's see what happens when they're healthy, and let's see if it's either going to work out for us or it's going to kick us in the ass. You know what I'm saying? We finna find out.
Most definitely. And we're going to find out right now. Right now. This team is, I believe, 5th in the Eastern Conference right now, Jose. So, it's
this is so much the truth. It's crazy, yo. I don't understand what these two guys be thinking in clutch moments. I really don't understand what they be thinking.
It's something they're going to have to clear up and fast. They're
going to have to start, listen, they're going to have to start going back and watching, crazy clutch shooters, man. Go back, go watch Jordan, go watch Kobe, go, you know what I'm saying? Go watch Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller was clutch. Ray Allen hitting clutch shots at the end. Go watch some guys that's hitting clutch shots. I got to learn something from somebody who paved the way so that y'all can try to develop some of this killer mentality in the last 2 minutes, because it is absurd how sloppy they look.
Mainly what I see in both of them, they kind of rush themselves during that time. Their normal action is just a little bit more faster because they in their head. Slow down. Turnovers happen that way. And that's what's going on. Or you'll play yourself out of position.
And there's no excuse for Max and Embiid. There's no excuse.
You play yourself.
They've been in the league too long.
It's time. It's time. It's time. But on the same note, there's no time like the present, Jose. And we're gonna pop right off with our on the fly overs and unders, because we at that time.
Hold on, before you hit that, this is facts. This is facts upon facts upon facts. And B need to get his ass down low in the clutch moment, because chances are he can get fouled. He's strong enough to make the shot and get an and one.
Right.
That way, allow the 3-point shooters to be out in the perimeter, playing corner boys and just waiting for a pass, while Embiid is down there. They don't get a shot, they can pass it to Embiid. Embiid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike could get fouled, and we know he's not a bad foul shooter. He ain't out there, breaking free throws like Shaq used to. Like, go ahead, man. Like, all that, everybody 5-man out. Yo, I don't understand.
I'm sick of seeing that. Yeah,
I don't understand the concept of 5 out. I don't get it, yo.
Nah. It's like you got all Reggie Millers on the floor. You don't, put guys in position and actually run a play. But we gonna get.
I must be dumb, or I don't know nothing about basketball, because the concept of 5 out is ridiculous to me.
Yeah. But we're gonna get right to the over and on this. Right off the bat, you just talked about them. Joel Embiid, everybody in the lineup. Everybody's in the house tonight. Not a soul in plain clothes tonight. Joel Embiid, 25.5 points, over or under?
You said 30?
25.5 points.
For Embiid?
Joel Embiid with everybody healthy.
I ain't ever stopped Embiid before. He's already coming back to close to his old self. So I'm gonna say over.
I'm gonna take the under. He's also averaging about 6 assists. So, he passing a little bit more than he has before. So I'm gonna take the under.
26 when 30 is easy for him.
It's easy for him. It's just too many guys out there tonight. I'd be surprised. I'll be surprised. But
yeah, you giving Oubre way too much credit. You know what I'm saying?
no, I'm not giving Oubre.
Oubre and Wofford are the only two guys that came off of that injury reserve because the rest of the guys been playing. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is it's gonna like Oubre got cobwebs to shake off. Wofford got cobwebs to shake off. Giving them just a tad too much credit. I'm gonna go over with Embiid.
Yeah, it's not a debate. It's over or under, and that's my choice. Carry on. My next over and under, Bona, man. Bona been blocking shots. Been doing goofy stuff, but he been blocking shots. I'm gonna take 1.5 for Bona. Over or under tonight, with everybody healthy tonight.
You keep putting this over and under, and I'm trying to tell you, we don't know who's playing. Is Drummond gonna play? Is Bona gonna play? I don't know, bro. You're making it real tough. You said 1.5.
They've been playing together, bro. He been having a
the last two times you said this, Bona only had one block. I'm gonna take the under.
Okay. I'm gonna take the over. I feel some way tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under. Bona only had one block, bro. VJ been blocking everything.
He has been. He has been. Man.
VJ been blocking everything.
You just talked about him, bro. VJ Edgecombe. We're gonna go off the top with VJ Edgecombe. I feel like this is the night where he gets a lot of minutes. I don't think a lot of the vets will get minutes considering who we playing tonight. So 20 points over and under. 20.5 points over and under.
For VJ, see, now what you were saying before probably gonna come into play. As far as how many players, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if especially if we're kicking these dudes' ass, I'm pretty sure the Sixers don't want to see VJ getting in some type of accident and then having a McCain moment, and then we don't see VJ till next year. So hopefully VJ sits out the entire fourth quarter. I'm taking under.
I'm gonna take that under too. You know,
yeah, I just got a strong feeling that they're gonna you know what I mean, they're gonna let a lot of these younger guys play. And if the youngest guys are playing, I mean the bench guys are playing, then that means the starters win. So
Phil said this young team, no joke. Hey Phil, we've shown we can't take no team lightly at all. We can't sleepwalk through games and get wins. We're just not there yet. So, you know, show me they could play some defense for more than a half a quarter or a whole quarter.
Real quick, before we go on the boat, I got to bring up a comment. RJ, I definitely know what it's supposed to be, right? But I'm just still baffled on how the Sixers play 5 out.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because nobody ISOs and kicks out. Everybody wants to shoot a 3 on this team here. So I don't know what version of 5 out that is.
And that's mainly on clutch plays. I see they come out of timeout and everybody around the rim. What was the play? Well, what did you draw up? You drew that up? ISO?
And then I wanna bring this comment up. To be honest with you, I want Embiid near that free throw line. Because from that shoulder, he's money every time.
He's one of the best in that mid-range
of the free throw line. Either corner of that free throw line, he's making that mid-range.
Right. Most definitely. Jose, we're not going to forget to go bold on a night where everybody's there tonight, bro. Everybody's there tonight. I'm going to give you some time for your bold. Tyrese Maxey, get a 50 ball with everybody there tonight.
Nope.
This my team. Bow down.
50-piece nuggets? No, okay.
That's my team. Y'all relax.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna take that. I got a strong feeling we're gonna get 8 double digits today. Like today, we're gonna get 8 double digits. Even if it's low numbers. Even if it's low numbers, I see 8 Sixers getting 10. At least 10.
Yeah.
I'm going that. 8 Sixers with at least 10.
That's why we going bold, man. This ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it's bold.
It's not part of over and under. We just going, we throwing a few pebbles to the moon.
That's it. Hoping to make a dent. Hoping to make a dent, Jose. The mood in the chat is we need to have this game We need to get back on the trend of winning, Jose. How confident are you in what you've seen so far that this team could go on a run?
I think we can. The problem is that the injury report has to stay the way it is today. You understand what I'm saying? That shit has to be empty of all Sixers players, which is a tough thing to do because I'm not gonna lie, I still got the injury report for the entire NBA up, and it's looking crazy. When you look at the names on these injury reports, yo,
It's
a lot
crazy,
of
bro.
teams, yo, this is looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, yo, Memphis, bro, who's playing for Memphis?
Nobody.
Who's playing for Memphis? They
Job
got
out not
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players out, bro. Who playing for that team?
That's crazy work. That's what the G League for, Jose. They bring them right up. Bring them up.
Same thing with Denver. Like, bro, this injury report is nasty. So for us to sit here and say, yo, we ain't got no injured players right now.
Blessed up.
Hold up. I gotta knock on wood, bro. I don't want to jinx nobody.
Come on, man.
I'm knocking on wood because I don't want to jinx nobody. This is crazy. I don't remember last time I saw the injury report like that for the Philadelphia 76ers. I ain't gonna lie.
But now I hope they know this Philly, baby, you on the clock. The whole product is on the floor. Nick Nurse, you on the clock. The players, you on the clock. Show me how you work. First and foremost, they're definitely going to have to get to know each other, collectively on the floor. But you still should be able to win games in the process. Too damn talented. And enough has been figured out already. So, Jose, I'm looking for a resounding W tonight. How about you?
Of course I am. You know what I'm saying? We need to take care. Like, I'm tired of losing streaks. You know what I'm saying? We have to build. Everybody wants to see, everybody's asking, what do you think? These guys could go on a run? Yes, I think they could go on a run. And it starts today then. You know what I'm saying? We got to start putting away these teams. Somebody put up, wait, where's it at?
What's in the chat? I'll put the damn game on.
Bro, if anybody pays attention to what Jose be saying on this podcast, okay?
My man,
I can't stand losing to any division teams. I can't stand losing to the conference. If we're going to take L's, let's give them away to the Western Conference where it really doesn't matter because we fighting for playoff spot right now. And from January to April, you know what I'm saying? This is where basketball matters.
Right.
This is where now you got to play tough. You got to leave everything out on the floor. So the time is now.
We're going to end it just like that. Jose, take it out.
All right. Y'all already know what time it is. BG is off, just in case y'all wondering. His wife's birthday today. May she be blessed with many, many more.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday from all of us. But we out of here. Don't forget to come back. Don't forget to tell your friends to like, follow, subscribe, Eat Sleep Sixers. And of course, like I always say, don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's go Sixers. We'll be back here. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's go Sixers.